Okay, so for all those who are absolutely losing their minds right now, I want to ask you, why do you think you lost? Well, let me take you down the road of a casual observer standpoint. For 9 years, at the least, it has been nothing but absolute hate and vitriol from your side of the line. The party of tolerance, the party of love, the party of civility. I've had all kinds of derogatory names called towards me, and I was not necessarily even a Trump supporter until about 2020, end of 2020. And all because I had more conservative views. I've been called a bigot. I've been called all kinds of horrible and horrendous names. Now, I understand that I have a difference of opinion, and not my opinion is not necessarily something that everybody is going to like. But I think I also have a pretty broad view of the world, and I do try to make sure that I don't alienate people with that view. That said, when you're called every single slanderous remark in the world, or that you can think of in the English language, when you are called a horrible, heinous, evil, wicked, bigoted man because some things you just do not care to be a part of, that's going to cause resentment. Leaders are constantly telling, or your leaders were constantly telling you to get in the faces of everybody that didn't agree with you. There was a lot of compulsion going on. I agree with you, or I'm a horrible person. After a while, I developed a pretty thick skin to that. But on top of that, I realized that you all are not inviting at all. Unless I completely agree with you, you're not inviting at all. Whereas most who were and are a part of the side that won this last election, pretty open, generally pretty fair-minded. Not always. Definitely let our frustrations shine through more than once, but pretty open-minded and tried to be very fair with you. Engage in civil conversation, civil discourse, more often than not. And despite how much we may have actually disagreed with you, we let you have your piece. That favor was not returned. So a party that's supposed to be about inclusivity and about tolerance and about welcoming us with open arms, you were very exclusive. Trump attracted people who were looking for a place. He went and worked very hard to garner support. Authentically, or for the name of a gimmick, he worked very hard on that front, and you have to give him credit for that. He went out of his way to relate to the common man in his own way. Namely, working at McDonald's for a few hours. Maybe the reason why he won is because people found a reason to identify with him, and the more you attacked him, the more they found ways to identify with the man. Just consider that. Change your campaigning slogan, because this idea of moral high ground and intellectual superiority makes you look like the biggest idiots in the world.